Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to The Loft and welcome to this Wednesday weekly update where we take a little bit of time just to look at my dividend investing portfolio, see what's gone on over the last week and see what changes have happened. This is a series that we do every single week, so if you want to join in on the journey, see what decisions I make that turn out to be good decisions and what decisions turn out to be poor decisions, remember to subscribe and come along with us to see what happens in the future. Now, enough of all of that, let's jump into the actual portfolio update and see what's changed over the last week. Starting with the portfolio value. Now, last week we had a portfolio value of £3,259 with a return of 10.81%, which works out to be around £318 overall in physical profit from the growth of the portfolio. As the portfolio changed throughout the week, we did have some ups and downs, but we ended the week on a lower value of £3,249 with a return of 10.5%. So this works out to a return of about £308 and shows that the portfolio has dropped about 0.3% over the last week, which is around a drop of about £10 in actual profit. We can see that if we actually compare that to the ETF, I have managed to actually outperform the ETF this week due to the ETF dropping around 0.6%, which is close to double the change of my portfolio. As you can probably tell from the lack of value jump in the portfolio over the last week, I didn't add any positions or sell any positions in the portfolio. However, we did get some dividends. So looking at that, we had a total of 6 dividends over the last week, starting off with a payment from 3M. They kindly sent over 27p on the 15th for holding a total of 0.3 of a share. Then we had some payments on the 16th. First one in the form of 82p from Chevron for holding 1 whole share. Then we had 29p from Walgreens Boots for holding 1 whole share as well. And then rounding off the day, we had Exxon. They sent over a total of 54p, again for holding a total of 1 share. Then rounding off, we had the 17th with a 44p payment from our monthly payout Realty Income, as well as a 60p payment from Games Workshop for holding around 1.5 shares overall. So this shows that the weekly income for the portfolio is actually £2.96, which over the last week I'm quite happy to get £2.96 just for holding some companies, so not particularly upset there. Now, you may have seen that the portfolio did take a little bit of a dip in regards to value, mainly with the loss of the percentage and £10 in profit. So let's have a look and see what's changed the most over the last week by pulling up a Dividend report and seeing what stocks have moved the most. So looking at the biggest loss, we can see this has actually affected 24 companies of my portfolio, with the bulk of the loss being by Games Workshop with over 6%, Eastman Chemicals with close to 6%, and then Dominion Energy with 4.11% drop over the last week. It seems that the main sectors hit over the last week are consumer non-cyclical companies, and if we look at the rest of the portfolio, which has actually increased, we can see that this increase is being led mainly by Wells Fargo, Carnival and Pembina Pipeline, all of which that are up over 3%. So that is it for today. I have mentioned in the past that I'm looking to add a few other bits to these weekly updates, so remember to subscribe to see how I implement them in the future. And I would suggest if you want to see the past history and development of my portfolio, check out this playlist here, which will go through from when I started the channel and you can see how it's grown over time. And until next time, remember to invest, save and subscribe.